이제 영상으로 미리 보내주신 자료도 제가 한번 봤고, 또 지금 상태를 보니까 굉장히 심한 전신사경증 종류 중에 하나네요. 현재 나이가 몇 살인가요?
She's 19.
이 증상은 언제부터 시작됐습니까?
6.5 years.
약물 치료를 안 하신 지는 얼마나 됐습니까?
It's been about a year.
현재는 그럼 무슨 치료를 받고 계십니까?
Nothing.
어느 부위의 통증이 가장 심하신가요? 또
Cervical part, neck.
그리고 종아리, 허벅지, 다리 근육에도 통증이
When she has certain activity, when she walks and similar, it hurts her.
그럼 누워서 잘 때는 편안하게 자는지 누워 잘 때도 이런 계속
While she's asleep, no.
While she's lying down?
Yes, she does. She does.
두 달 동안 치료 받느냐고 고생 많으셨습니다. 근데 지금은 평균 엄마가 보기에 한 몇 점 정도에서
Ne mogu da se izjasnim konkretno za procenat neki, ali između 60-70% je bolja sigurno.
Okay.
사 4개월간 치료 와서 하셨죠? 치료 결과를 만족하십니까?
Mnogo baš
Лучше стало.
ruči. 5%
Relax.
70 i malo više.
치료가 좀 70%, 80% 정도 진행되면 나머지 20%, 30%가 처음에 치료될 때보다 많은 시간이 걸리는데 근육이 많이 좀 긴장이 좀 풀어지고 수축되는 게 좀 줄어든 것이 좀 보이는데 어머니는 어떻게 생각하시는지 궁금합니다.
지금 치료 결과에 만족하고 있습니다.
이번에 와서 치료받으면서 어떤 면이 조금 변화가 있어 보이십니까?
보아서.
Yes.
자세?
네, 자세히.
이렇게.
I hod. I hod.
해봐.
Bra.
걷기도 좋아졌습니다.
거의 2달 가까이 치료하면서 또 고생 많으셨습니다.
I think yes, and I spoke with the mother. We agreed together towards progress.
Okay.
이번에 짧은 기간이지만 가장 이제 의사 입장에서 많은 변화를 느꼈습니다.
Yes.
Mother agreed.
Yes.
I explained, yeah, it's everything.
왜 그렇게 느꼈냐면은 베드에 누웠을 때 전에는 내가 붙잡아도 통제가 불가능했는데 지금은 이제 이제 편안히 잘 있고 고개가 경련 수축이 4번째 왔을 때보다도 반 이상이 대폭 줄어들어서 목 부분의 경련 수축이 바로 직전보다 50% 이상 더 대폭 감소가 됐고 또 어퍼서비칼이 정상 위치에 온라인된 것이 많이 느껴집니다.
Mother said, when making massage for the neck, also she also like to say it amateur can feel it. It's something changing and better going.
워킹 포스처도 훨씬 더 그 전에 비해서 개선돼서 바른 자세를 걷는 모습이 보입니다.
She agreed.
Yes.
She little bit have the
Tension?
tension when he's here.
Yes.
Outside on the street when he's walking. It's much more also relaxing. She understanding to this sickness of was long time, many years, and also need more years to recover self. But she said she will not quit and she want to fight in the future also for this sickness to go in progress more and more better.
So she agreed that she needs some more time to.
Yes, exactly. She is totally understandable
Okay.
about all these things, and she know cannot be fast, but she will not quit. She want to fight for the future to be much better.
Okay.
처음에 비교하면 한 몇 프로가 좋아진 것처럼 느끼십니다.
Maybe 80%,
80.
80.
80%.
FCST is abbreviation of Functional Cerebrospinal Therapy. It is treatment to control whole body's yin yang balance through balancing TMJ. The purpose of balancing TMJ is upper cervical alignment, spinal alignment, nervous system stabilization, and natural healing of body. That is to say that FCST helps to open up the blood channel that connects brain and body, realigning the spine, stabilizing nervous system. What factor causes misalignment of spinal structure? The answer is in C2, which is the one and only central axis of the spine. Then why is the C2 important? Human body has 24 vertebrae, which includes cervical, thoracic, and lumbar. Of all these vertebrae, there is only one vertebra with an axis, the C2. Our body is affected as axis C2 is distorted. When the axis C2 is distorted, the atlas C1 is also immediately distorted, and the rest of the vertebrae in the spine will soon follow, as will the pelvis and cranial bones, like in the domino effect. Consequently, it will lead to the cranial structure fixation and the restricted flow of cerebrospinal fluid. Then, there will be problems on the circulation and central nervous system. What factor causes misalignment of axis C2? The answer is imbalance of TMJ. Once the C2 are distorted due to the TMJ imbalance, the entire structure will follow and distort. And this will negatively impact on the brain-body communication through restriction of foramen magnum as well as restriction of jugular foramen, another opening in the base of the skull transmitting veins and arteries. When the TMJ disc space is normalized through TMJ balancing therapy, C2 is aligned as well as the size of foramen magnum is normalized. I've explained in what aspect I see the disease and its principles and concepts. I put everything in one diagram for the summary. For the better understanding, I rotated the horizontal diagram in the previous slide into the vertical diagram. The treatment applied to the higher rank can be the treatment in the lower rank. In the lower rank, more specific therapies are applied. I consider balancing TMJ as top priority factor to resolve structural problems. For the TMJ balance, I make use of intraoral devices as our main treatment. There are two types of intraoral devices used for balancing TMJ. CBA is disposal custom-made intraoral balancing appliance which allows balance of TMJ at the optimal free weight space to the individuals until deflection. The purpose of CBA is to align C2 at all times through balancing TMJ in relation to maxillary and bodily posture. TBA and OBA are intraoral devices for keeping TMJ balance stable after the use of CBA when deflection has occurred, and keeping C2 in aligned position and stabilization of occlusion and mandible. I apply a wide range of therapies other than TMJ balancing therapy. These therapies are applied for structural alignment. There are upper cervical and spinal alignment technique, spine balancing therapy, craniosacral therapy, and disc decompression balancing therapy. There are other secondary therapies as well. Depending on individual's condition and need, I apply different types of secondary therapies like as acupuncture, cupping therapy, herbal medicine, counseling program, and rehabilitative exercise program. This chart shows the number of cases in my clinic from 2002 through 2013. I listed several diseases based on the highest ratio of patients.